Showtime. What's the fucking business? It's your boy, Kenny motherfucking Rogers. Hey, let's go. Y'all already know what it is around this bitch. Man, I had to think about some shit. I had the title the way it was, and I switched the title because, I had a guardian angel come tell me some shit. And she was right, though. You know what I'm talking about? Like, ah, even though it would have been dope as fuck, like, but I always think outside the box when I put shit and do shit. It was funny to me, but it's, to each their own and shit. But I appreciate what she did, Shout out to her, I'm talking about Nene, I'm talking about, now I see why, Swipe fuck with her. Like, she the GOAT with this shit. She the GOAT. I appreciate you, sweetheart. Let's go. That's my sister, man. Guidance is needed sometimes, man. They know how I am. I go there with a motherfucker all the time. But it still don't stop it though. But we're gonna use this as a guide and a teaching moment about the life and the trials of Big Dell, the movie star, man. Hey, don't get it twisted though. He lived a life of a fucking movie star, man. This shit, hey, listen, the cars, the women, the money, the power, the influence, the shit like that. Hood guys live that life that influenced the younger guys to do what they doing. And we all fell into that trap. We all did. I know I had multiple cousins that shit was millionaires. It's about brother, like, but they were smart enough to keep their money and put it up and shit like that. But that's another story for another day. But that's what the youth look at. So when y'all say, why do these young black men reach into their bag of tricks or they bag of mental certitude and think about some, like, why they do this type of shit? It's because sometimes, and it ain't even because the parent not can afford certain things for them. It's just because of the life they see on TV, the life they see in the hood. They want to imitate the shit. And the guy that they see in the hood, he got the cars, he got the women, he got the juice, he got the guys behind him and shit like that. And like, man, I wish that was me. That's what really goes on. And Big Dale, he had it. So that's why he's the star of this movie right here. It's called The Entrapment. He was entrapped. Did he have a choice? We all got a choice. He just chose the wrong choice. With him choosing the wrong choice, it leads to a whole bunch of other shit. It was really out of his control once he chose the path that he went down. You might hear me bashing, or it's really not bashing though. It's telling the fucking truth. A lot of people don't like to hear the truth, man. I can't do it. Hell no. I tried. That was some real shit. I tried though. A lot of people don't like to hear the truth, man. But let me tell y'all something about this motherfucker, man. Listen, he was the devil. He was the motherfucker devil and reincarnated. He Some people deserve the shit that happens to them, man. But this is a teaching moment for the youth. This is. So pay attention, kids. If you become like somebody like that have kids by multiple women, can control his emotions, it can control his weight gain, can control shit, but think he a leader, you will too become Big Dell. Real talk. Don't do that shit. But it's a lot of the only person that we can really say that really made it out and made a stance for a lot of things is Chief Keef. And people thought he was dog, he a sucker. Oh, he lame. Oh, he ain't a hoe and he can't do that. No, look what he's sitting at. He got millions in a mansion with video games and doing what he want to do. Where all the rest of these motherfuckers at, sweating like fat cats. Lying on who, Tony man? I'm trying to understand. Can't sit there and lie on nobody. Put a name on it, my boy. Cause I'm gonna go in. You already know me. You put that name on it, boy. I'm gonna go in on you. Lying on who? So you saying I'm lying. You saying the family line. What you mean? And when you saying the family line, you going down the rabbit hole, my boy. That's all I'm saying. Why would I lie? You see the paperwork. You see what's happening. Did you do your fucking homework? You want to antagonize me? You want to antagonize me? Is you out your mind? I'm the last person you should be doing that to. And if you know me, you should already know. If you know me long enough. Oh, okay. Back to what I was talking about. Now, at the end of the day, the rules he set of engagement was just that these kids is gonna follow the leader because kids' minds are impressionable. And it's sad that people can manipulate these kids to do what they want them to do. And it's been going on for years. It's just that it's just not big deal. It's a lot of them. We was raised around them. We was brought up around them. And everything that y'all think that happens in the hood, y'all don't know. We was raised and brought up in this environment. We know every screw, bolt, hammer that hit the nail, all this shit. What did you see? What did you see, man? Come on, man. Type that, do something. What did you see? Cause you fucking interrupted me right now. And it's irritating. And Tony Bands, I ain't used to that from you. But you know where there's smoke, there's fire, and I ain't afraid to set this motherfucker ablaze. I don't understand that shit. Like, don't antagonize me, man. You're supposed to be family, but you gonna get every motherfucking piece of this motherfucking California motherfucking breeze that you want. Now, what's the problem? What's the problem, man? Ain't nobody gonna lie on no motherfucking nigga that the paperwork saying what he did. Is that it? And if you talking about that's lying, is you retarded or something? You can't read? The fuck is wrong with you? But I guess that's what it is. You can't antagonize the antagonizer. But I just go there with people because I want to. It feel good. And I like to see people sweat when I do it. But I don't want to do that with you. But don't make me do it. Now, cut that shit out. Forget who the fuck I am. Come on, man. Damn. Ain't nobody got to lie on him. Fuck we lying on him for. The paperwork speak for itself. The cameras speak for themselves. Everything speak for themselves. The witnesses speak for themselves. Nobody's going to lie on this man. He did what he did, and it was bogus as hell. You're going to tell somebody to do something and then fucking tell the police he did it and I'm going to turn him in and it's your own flesh and blood. What the fuck are you talking about? Damn. I mean, you a Judas too? See, I don't like that shit. You can't, come on, man. You a Judas too? Check this nigga. I'm not wrong. I'm not wrong. The police is not wrong. How are we wrong? What the fuck? See, This is what's wrong with reality. People need to understand reality. When they say we wrong in doing something, that shit don't even make sense. The police is wrong. Who wrong? Everybody wrong? Who wrong? Everybody wrong except for Big Dell, what he did. His son is in jail for murdering his other son and his friend. Who the fuck is wrong? Who the fuck is wrong? I'm trying to figure that out. Hmm? Who wrong? It's all a part of the game. It's part of the dance. What paper? What? Hey, man, listen, man. What? You might. So you don't follow Trenches News no more? You don't follow Trenches News no more? When a man exposed what the fuck he did yesterday, you don't follow him no more? Go back and look at my boy live, man. What are you doing, man? Where you been at? So I'll give you a pass. Go back and look at the live. Hit the rewind button and look at the live and see the paperwork that got dropped on Big Dell ass. And then come back and say something. So, leave it alone. If you don't know what we know, I'm surprised. Damn, what's wrong, man? Yeah, step that on the family, huh? Don't do that shit. Go back and look at Texas News shit, man. What's wrong with you? Do your homework, man. Before you come on my shit, come out, I'm wrong or something. You think I'm wrong? And I'm damn near in the air with the source that's telling what the fuck is wrong with you? Why you think I be coming out here saying some shit like this? Is you crazy? But it is what it is. Never mind the bullshit, man. It's just that these kids need to understand that the villains are always right there with you. It's always the ones that either say to your friend or they very close to you. Fathers, mothers, uncles, all this shit. It always comes in different forms. And he was no fucking different. That's why I always tell the kids, like, you gotta look out for these type of people, but they so young and impressionable, they don't understand it. They see the money, the cars, and the flashiness, and they just want to do it. Nah, I don't need to do what you fuck. They see the money, the cars, and the flashiness, and they just want to be involved in the shit. Nobody can understand what really happens until it happens to them. Life is going to take you all type of ways. Big Dale was a motherfucking demon. He lived a life that a lot of people wish they could have lived. But at the end of the day, it consumed him. Don't let this be y'all, kid. Go to school. Get education. Understand where y'all need to go. Get a family. That is what's going to protect y'all from the streets. These guys is not going to protect y'all from the streets because at the end of the day, when y'all gone, it's the type of shit that's going to happen to you. And it get worse. It don't get better than this. It don't. He protected himself for as long as he could. He came on here slandering people, trying to stop for his name being put out there and shit. But no, I take that back. Big Dell, he wasn't going to go to jail. He was going to be the number one star fucking witness because he was going to give his son up to the police. What you mean? We just went through the paperwork yesterday. What the fuck? But it's sad that a lot of these people just and Trenches News, I laugh at that shit though. He said, "Kid, man, you be having a one track mind." Now I have 7 tracks mind. My shit just go everywhere. But at the end of the day, once this focus is there, but now I see what he mean by a lot of people have one track mind. This motherfucker is guilty of what he did, and people just don't understand this shit. Like, this man was a fucking gang leader, running, calling shots, doing all type of shit. He didn't did more than just what he did to his kids, to other people kids and other people fucking daddies and nephews and uncles and whoever. But you motherfuckers want to have the audacity, the mitigated gall to come on my shit and say I'm wrong about anything. Man, stop it. You don't need to do no motherfucking. I don't to know somebody like him because I already know his background. I know who he is. The research and paper then already came out. What the fuck? What you want me to do? Get a magnifying glass and just go through each word? Big Dell got mad and said, I want his ass dead. What? Like what? I mean, like what the fuck else you want? The man did what he did, said what he said, sent both his kids up the river. Well, sent one kid up the river, and the other kid was just trying to be a friend to protect his other friend, but he shouldn't have even told him to come. But at the end of the day, that didn't get his other brother the right to lay them both down. That means the other brother had animosity with him any fucking way. He felt slighted because Big Dale he had business with him. So when you have business with one person, that means you were involved. Even though he's in a house with his mother, y'all know how that shit go. Trisha's News told y'all. You get a pat on your head. That's all you get. How you doing, son? All right, girl, close that door. It's time. It's Mr. Nasty time. But he had to go ahead and handle business with his other son. So they talking, they politicking and all that other shit. But at the end of the day, Big Dale seen it as a business. It was a business to him. To him, it wasn't a son. People say he tried to keep him out of that shit. The way you keep your son out of shit is don't allow him to enter it. Kids, don't be fooled by this type of shit. People will come in your life and destroy your shit. You will have people do all type of shit. It's not a game. That's why that's why I sit there and I tell a lot of people it ain't about trying to tear nobody down and doing all that shit while they dead. This is a learning experience because this is life. He did what he did. Sometimes everybody don't deserve flowers. People was talking bad about his ass while he was alive. What? But at the end of the day, he ran the narrative on somebody else. Why would he put some on somebody else that didn't do shit? Now you say that, Tony Banks. Why the fuck would he say Trench's News did some shit that he ain't have nothing to do with? Why? Because he wanted to take the heat off himself and his son. And I'm sorry for your loss. But at the end of the day, he was who he was. Nobody can take that away from him. He was who he was. Big Dale, he was who he was. And it's sad that it came down to that shit, but he tried to hide it and then tried to put it on somebody else. And I just don't get that shit. I wasn't built like that. And people shouldn't do that type of shit. Take your weight. When it come down to it, the man was going to fucking tell on his son. Who does that shit? You told him to go do something only to turn him in. Make it make sense. And if that was everybody's friend, okay, my condolences and all of that. But at the end of the day, this is a learning lesson for the youth. White, black, brown, whoever. Don't be manipulated by somebody older than you that ain't been in this game. This man was a motherfucking ghetto pastor. He had to, listen, he manipulated all you motherfuckers because that's his power. He made you think he was your friend, but given the moment you think he wouldn't do something to you, he made Chris Burns think he was his friend too, but tried to backdoor him. He made a lot of people think he was his damn friend. But if you talk about him or whatever the case may be, he don't take it on the chin or take it as a slight or whatever. He ready to do something to you just because he was in the heat of the battle. His life was on the line. He felt that shit. Chris Burns, he played the live while his wife interfered in the conversation because he was talking too much. He was telling on himself without telling on himself. This ain't nothing new. Y'all gotta stop this shit. Everybody deserve what they deserve. You have to make sure your life is worth the flowers that you try to get when something happened to you. This is the outcome. So this y'all should take this and run with it. Don't be an asshole. Don't be evil. Don't be somebody that people can talk about in a negative way. Live your life and prosper. Live your life and do better. Help somebody. All the bashing, all that shit and whatever. Come on, man. They always say karma's a bitch. And then you die. Y'all gotta take that shit and run with that shit, man. This ain't no game. It's been going on since before we was alive. Y'all think this shit just happening now? That man ain't think he was gonna pass away. You thought he was gonna wake up. But a lot of stress and a lot of unhealthiness shit and just a lot of it's just sad the way he went out. The paperwork speaks for itself. The man was talking to the fucking police. What the fuck y'all don't get? And y'all say, I'm wrong. I ain't wrong. No, I'm not. Y'all know we do this shit. Y'all know we close. Listen, it's not about it's not about a lot of things, you know what I'm talking about. Like I said, this internet shit is big enough for everybody. You hear me? Like I don't have no problem with a lot of motherfuckers, but if y'all come at my family, y'all coming at me, y'all doing a whole bunch of other shit, and I will not let that shit happen. I will cut y'all fucking throat off. And y'all know me by now. But other than that, we can all be cool. Who is we? The motherfucking mob squad. Trenches new, you already know who we is, girl. I ain't gonna disrespect you or do none of that shit. You know who the fuck we is. You know this logo. Shout out to my motherfucking boy, man. Chris Burns, 126, man. Shout out to you, my boy. Mob squad ain't no motherfucking gang. We're a family. Get on with that motherfucking and federal ass shit. We don't do that shit. Now I'm letting you on here because you know what I'm talking about. I ain't on that shit. But when you start doing that federal ass shit, you gotta miss me with it. Your boy was a motherfucking gang. He was a gang. See, you can't expose him. Why would you do that? You got enough problems on your own, sweetheart. Cut that shit out. This is what I'm talking about. And I'm gonna talk to you personally right now. Since you want to do all of that shit. Chris, cut it out. You ain't gotta do shit. You should know Kenny motherfucking Rogers by now, man. You ain't gotta do none of that shit, sweetheart. Enjoy your content. Do what you do. Find your lane and understand this shit is bigger for everybody. Nobody gotta be exposed. What is you doing? You already got exposed too much. Why you study doing shit? Just sit your ass down and have a Coke and a smile. That's all you need to do. What the hell is wrong with you? No, see, that's enough. Don't do that. Right? This shit don't come out. And I hate to flex that, do that, you know. But at the end of the day, motherfuckers retarded. Well, that's what happens. See, just like Tooth Teller. That's what happens when your brain is on drugs. That's what happens. That's what happens. And I have to understand that shit. Like everybody not gonna be everything, and I could try to be a therapist and all that shit. And motherfuckers like, Kenny, why you go? Sometimes people just this is what I be talking about. Sometimes people just need you to bust their motherfucking head open. That's why I talk the way I talk, and do what I do, because people don't like that sensitive ass shit. Everybody just need to have the same. What the that shit don't fucking work, man. I like to be raw and uncut with shit. I'm gonna tell your motherfucker bust ass exactly what it is. That's what we gonna do around this bitch. And but I'm understanding. I'm adopting the business mindset about keeping people and doing all that shit. So I'm understanding how this shit really works. But We have to understand this shit, man. And one thing clearly. You fuck with me, man. You fucking with the family. You fuck with you will. I'm not gonna do none of that shit with nobody else. I'm not gonna let nobody disrespect you. I'm not gonna do none of that. I'm gonna go at your throat. That's exactly what it is. So when people telling me this and this and that, see Tony Bands, that's my boy. You know, we gonna go. That's like a brother. You know, you gotta understand. Like it is what it is. You know, I want him to go and look at that shit and read that shit and understand that everybody can't be saved. Everybody not a saint. When you the leader of something and you build a fucking following and motherfuckers that do anything for you, you capable of any fucking thing, man. That's some devil ass shit that man did. You can't come on, man. Yeah, there's some devil ass shit he did. Ain't nobody gonna sit there and waste no time saying some shit about something that's false about Big Dell. If you live the life he lived and you know the wild shit he done, you push his hand, he's willing to do anything to you. He tried to get Trench's news gone. Off the ball here, Mr. Clean Man, dropping loads of shit. This shit is facts. But at the end of the day, his hand, man, when your hands get so dirty that them bitches turn bright red, what you gonna do? He lit, hey, 50? 50? Come on, man. He lived 5 lifetimes, my boy. He lived 5 lifetimes where we from. Especially doing what the fuck he did, man. And that's why kids shouldn't follow nobody like him. Kids should stay in school, get an education, become judges, lawyers, somebody, real estate owners, somebody that can do something with their life because gang banging is not it. This is what the fuck shit happen. Man, if you could turn on your own fucking son, man, stop it, man. Gang banging over, man. He turned on his own. Come on, man. You gonna tell a man to do what? What? If your daddy could do that, imagine what a motherfucking nigga that don't even know you or just seen you a couple times to do to you. Damn, man, the streets is wicked. He said, I want him dead. But you ain't man enough to tell your motherfucking wife not to be talking to him, man. You know what I'm talking about? You sit down. I got this. She in a man's face. She talking shit. He talking shit. You talking shit. He high. Everybody high, drunk. There's no motherfucking rhyme or reason. But y'all the older ones. Y'all older, right? Y'all the ones that's supposed to take this shit and run with it. Oh, okay, man. G skinny high. Whatever, man. Even if he still is in there. Come on, man. It is. It's a fucking man. That shit's so tragic. It hurt. It hurt from the bottom of my heart just to understand how tragic that story is, man. Real talk. A son that just wanted the love of his daddy. Another son that just wanted to be known by his daddy and feel the same love that he had for the other son. The mother that felt misplaced because she felt she wasn't loved and motherfucker just took off and ran off on her and got married to another motherfucker. Just all the bottled up hate and madness in that one family, man. Y'all, come on, man. You can't make this shit up. What the fuck y'all know about it, man? This shit happens in our fucking community and family all the time. You know somebody that knows somebody that knows somebody that's going through it right now. But see, this is what I'm talking about. You gotta get the fuck on, white girl. That's the agent of chaos. Take your ass back where you came from with Tooth Teller and y'all go flame up together. We don't need no black thumb ass motherfuckers on my shit. That's dead. But at the end of the day, and y'all need to unsubscribe from that bitch. On my soul, that bitch a racist ass cracker. Real talk. Her fraud. But now I'm finna get on her motherfucking ass. Now see, I try. Hey, Nene, See, I tried, so y'all can't blame me now. You motherfucking frog voice cracker, crack smoking ass bitch. If you come back on my shit again, bitch, I'ma hunt your ass down, bitch, and I'ma make some motherfucking cheese grits, the crackers with your lame ass. Get your goofy ass on. I tried with your goofy lame ass. Don't ever come over here and try me again. Fuck is wrong with you? Go get your motherfucking daughter some mental health motherfucking classes. Is a therapist, goddamn it, for what you had happen to her motherfucking ass. Fuck is wrong with you, bitch? Don't you ever in your life come over here again trying to play me, talk crazy to my motherfucking people, bitch. Need to be sitting that fucking. I don't give a fuck how old she is. She still need help for what you did to her. You crack smoking ass bitch. Real talk. Get your ass out of here. Wrong with you? What would you do? Ooh ooh for a connect bar? But boom, crackhead ass bitch. Fuck is wrong with you? I wish I. See what I'm talking about? See, that's another example. See, now she just became part of the story. See what I'm talking about? Don't play with me, cause I am proud. Hey, now that bitch had her motherfucking daughter taken advantage of because she chose crack over watching her motherfucking baby. Oh, I'll take this crack and you know, Mr. Weird Man, you can go in the room with my motherfucking daughter and touch on her and do all type of shit. This is the parenting that people do. The world, it's just it ain't just in our community. It's spread it out wide. Anytime when you can do some shit like that, like man, drugs can do, and we know it can, but you have to be a better parent. And it's the same thing, it's the same cycle. And these the people that's on the internet talking shit to people. Like, how you have the fucking audacity to come over here and say anything about anybody, and you let that shit happen to your fucking daughter? Frog voice. God damn, man. What is this world coming to? This is ridiculous. This is a pipe smoking ass bitch. She probably molested her motherfucking daughter allegedly. God damn it. You just never know. You just never know. It was so easy for her to let that happen at that point in time. Shit, you just don't know no more. You know? And that's just life. That's why I just said, like, kids, y'all listen to this, man. Avoid low hanging fruit, man. These low hanging fruit ass women is that, hey, get somebody that's educated, get somebody that's loyal to you, dedicated to you, that's about business. Have a job, get the house, have some structure, have something going on for yourself. Don't let nobody tell you anything. Strive for greatness. Greatness is what you need to go for. Don't never just settle. As a man, you need to always do better because the world don't owe you shit. And it would treat you like dog doo-doo shit if you can't provide nothing for shit. And that's real. You have to always go and get it. You have to. Gang banging, drug dealing, they use that as a tactic to get your ass locked up or you dead. It's money for the state either way. It don't matter. You know, I believe because she is. A lot of people always say that, like, they pick and choose and do all this other shit. So I just wonder about that shit. Like, damn, they big Dell pick and choose who to love more. You know, y'all know that old age saying about that shit. Like, damn, which parent do a parent love a kid more than they love the other kid? You know what I'm talking about? And it's always the political correct thing to say, like, nah, I love all my kids the same. But deep down in how you know is you always have a favorite, a motherfucker that you know what I'm talking about. Like at the end of the day, who's to say that child didn't feel that way about his daddy? Big Dale did he needed to prove himself. But at the end of the day, jealousy and spite took over, man. Don't let this be y'all. Love y'all kids equally. Love y'all kids just as much as you love more than you love yourself because you are here to provide and protect. Provide and protect. Frog voice, Didn't do nail one of them. Dell was misguided when he was younger, so he really didn't even know how to do it himself. And that's the key to this shit. He didn't know how to do that shit, but he learned on the fly. But at the end of the day, when he got older and started to understand, it was too late. That's the entrapment. He was entrapped in his mind already. He needed to do what he was doing. Y'all say he wanted to keep the sun out. I don't fucking think so. I don't think so. Yeah. See what I'm talking about? See, I'm finna, hey, my boy, I'm finna bring you up here. See, you hear some shit right now. Because I wasn't trying to go into that shit, but I'm trying to skip around it. But I have to be me. I have to do what I do, man. I can't, I have, that's what makes me me. That's what makes me Roger. So I'm just gonna do it. That's what the fuck happened. Now, fuck, that's what happens. That's what happens. The disdain that you feel for another woman, that last baby mama or whatever, is nothing. He's married. He got a new life. He's over here. He don't feel the same way about them no more. He's over here, but he's in the street. So he's not even giving the other child the attention that he's supposed to get because he's still in the street. And the other child like, fuck it, I know my daddy is in the street, so I got to get in the street. But I know he don't rock with us like that, so guess what? I'm going to do what I need to do to attach to him so we can have some type of motherfucking bond. But Big Dell is, man, oh, I'm going to use him to get what I need to get done. But I ain't rocking with them. No, I ain't on that shit. Y'all gotta get deep, man. This shit happens in our community all the time. Listen, it's not enough room for every motherfucking body, man. Real talk. Because the woman is going to stop that shit. It ain't listen, y'all can say what you want to say. Y'all know how y'all get down, G. Y'all know how y'all get down, G. If y'all women don't like each other, y'all got a problem. Baby mama, wife, that's all. Y'all, that's thin, rare air if motherfuckers get along. What the fuck is that? 1%? Other than that, y'all motherfuckers be ready to murder each other. Y'all can't even stand to be around each other. None of that shit. Kids, none of that shit. None of that shit. Tell me if I'm lying. I ain't got no wings, so I'm not flying. Real talk, y'all can't stand each other. Women always trying to take up for each other, but can't stand each other. Be ready to rip each other head off, especially over a man. It was beef in that family before all of this shit started. Started with the two women, and they was trapped in between. Dale did it, no, he did what he did, and that left the kids where in limbo. Now we gotta fight for this man's attention, love. One chose the streets, the other one chose the streets too, but he wasn't active like the other. But hey, he proved he was a killer. Know that much. I know that much. And the only reason I say that Fat Shorty was his favorite because he had him doing shit for him. That's why. And he used Fat Shorty and his friends. Big Dale was a user. Kids, educational purposes only. Don't find yourself being used by a motherfucking older person. Even if it's your daddy. If your daddy wants you to sell shit in the streets, tell him no. I will not go. No, no, no. I will not go. Take your ass to school. Do something great with yourself. Because people like that, it's only two places you can end up. Big Dale used both of his sons for his dirty work. I can't say favorite. What the fuck was favorite about that shit? Just think about it, Chris. What was favorite about it? You favored the other son because he got you money off the streets? Damn! I gotta be loved by my fucking father to get drug money for him? I gotta communicate with you or even be touched or even see you because I'm giving you money? What, man? Come on, man. That shit hit different, man. As fathers, we should be doing better for our kids. We should be taking them places and doing things for them all the time. And I know it become difficult with the mothers and all of that shit or whatever, however your relationship ended. Hey, try to make it better. Try to do something for the babies because they deserve the best. They didn't ask to be here. This is tragic. This is a story that needs to be put on. Like I said, it needs to be a movie. We need to motherfucking put this shit on the movie because that shit don't happen. This shit is like some Lifetime ass shit. That shit, real talk, that shit like some Lifetime ass shit, man. I be trying to take people deep with this shit. It says the rabbit hole, dog. This shit is real life, but people don't understand this shit because they not used to hearing people talk like me. I understand how this shit really go. I done did the homework and people on black people forever. I've been doing this shit. Our structure is fucked up. Nobody cares no more. Everybody just living their life. Everybody don't get no. The people don't care. Kids are obsolete. That's why with 500 they look badass downtown at nighttime. 500? Man, this is a story. Big Dell is like a public figure, but if you dive deep into Chicago madness, if that's why I say people don't like, man, interview these family. I promise you, this is gonna be groundbreaking. Interview these families, but a lot of people don't want people to do that shit because it's child services, all that shit to get involved because people live wicked, man. Motherfuckers live wicked. These kids see guys going in and out their fucking mama house. If you've ever been inside of a grocery store, that's how their mama house is. They don't have no respect. They grow up with no, they don't have no respect. With her, look what she do. And in return, she don't give a fuck what they do. Who they murder. She just know to play the victim when they body gone, body on the floor. My baby ain't do nothing. That motherfucker just was out here selling coke, dope, and shot Tyrone them yesterday. But she wouldn't know that. And she was somewhat shaking her ass and getting high damn self. This is our community. But I try to bring it to y'all in the raw and the flesh, man. And we got to stop it. That's what me and Trench News, you know what I'm talking about? That's why I'm trying to bring a lot of other bloggers shit together. Like, we need to unite with this shit, man. And people that fuck around, they gonna find out, man. Y'all gotta get the fuck on, man. Real talk, all that fake ass peace pushing shit. We real about this business. Somebody gotta save some fucking body or we all doomed. God damn it. This gonna be the movie of the black people. They was here and now they gone. I don't think it can't happen. You know, it's being proved every day. Nobody in their fucking everlasting mind would have thought that they would have seen a motherfucker like Big Deal had these problems with his family. That's a whole family that's fucking destroyed, like two halves. A mother side and another mother side. And three. That shit run deeper than what people, that's three sides of a family. One in jail, one dead, and now he gone, but he caused all this shit. You can call whoever you want to your friend. It's how you live your life on earth that will define you in the end of your life. People are just not going to skip over what the fuck you done. Everybody gonna say R.I.P. I hate, I don't really agree with that shit sometimes. Like, if a motherfucker was raping kids and women and doing just madness shit like that, is it still condolences and RIP to motherfuckers like that. I'm trying to see like what type of world are we living in? Motherfuckers just no, don't talk bad about the dead. Man, sometimes the motherfucker need to be talked bad about. So the next motherfucker don't do that shit. If you out here doing dumb shit, just know your ass gonna get pissed on when you die. I promise you that. Real talk. That'll probably change motherfuckers' whole mindset. Real talk. Real talk. Y'all ass ain't gonna get glorified for what the fuck y'all doing out here. Fuck that shit. You live your life as a stupid ass, sewer rat ass nigga, you gonna go out like one. I ain't trying to hit none of that shit no more. Niggas done killed people, fucking people, family, then did all type of shit to people. And it's condolences. And man, hell nah. You live by the sword, you die by the motherfucking sword. And if you did some fucked up bogus shit, you don't get none of that shit. Flowers go to people that deserve that shit. But people that's out here really pushing real agendas, doing shit to people, helping them, starting dance clubs, helping people get married, helping these young men get trades or do some shit like build a life up, build equity and just further themselves in the development of being a young man. And if something tragic was to happen to them, damn, okay, that's a motherfucker that deserves flowers. Not a motherfucker that's sitting here tormenting everybody. You gotta change the narrative of this shit. Damn, motherfucker Jeffrey Dahmer got flowers, huh? Shit, condolences to Jeffrey Dahmer. This motherfucker was eating people. Yeah, what the fuck is wrong with people, man? We live in a sad, sad state of the world right now, man. You can't choose the president. Both of them motherfuckers decide. You don't know we don't know what the fuck is going on no more. The government don't listen to us. Like, come on, man. Big Dell, he might have been a good person sometimes. Everybody get their motherfucking blue moon. But majority of his motherfucking life was wicked. Ain't nobody gonna sit there and lie on this, man. The paperwork, Trenches News, the best motherfucking blogger in Chicago. Historic type of shit. Brought that shit out. Took it to places where it needed to go. And people still had the nerve to say, do your homework or it ain't right. And what the fuck is wrong with y'all? Y'all motherfucking dyslexic or something? Y'all, what the fuck? Y'all missed the short yellow bus a few times going to school. What happened? I'm trying to understand. Just go back on his live and check that paperwork out. Chris even had it up on his shit. He talked about it on his shit. Nobody's gonna lie on somebody. If 8 people come and tell you the same motherfucking story, it's true. Don't put yourself out there like that. The man was going to tell on his fucking son for killing his other son. And it wasn't just because he felt grief about it, it's because he wanted them to get off his ass. He was willing to testify. The shit is in the fucking paperwork. But he had his nerve to talk about. Sometimes I love black people, man. I love black people. I love my black man. I'm pro-black like a motherfucker, but motherfucker be making me just mad. Like, y'all motherfucker be ignorant and like dumb to the fact that life just exists and y'all bubble just need to get popped. Because this shit is retarded. Y'all shouldn't be trying to glorify stand by a motherfucker that wouldn't stand by y'all. He wouldn't stand by y'all. He don't know you motherfuckers. He wouldn't stand by y'all. Why y'all standing by him? You owe him some money, he'll do your ass in. Huh? What you know about it? You rob or take something from him, he'll do your ass in. What you know about it? People just don't say shit to be saying it. Chris had queso on his shit. I didn't even know who the fuck he was. I guess he's some producer with cash or something. No, Trench told me that shit. Chris told me that shit. But at the end of the day, people do shit at desperate times. You don't know what the fuck somebody doing 24 hours a day. What would the fuck? Where the fuck was his antennas when Cash was in the car with old girl, nigga? Your ass was somewhere playing Yu-Gi-Oh, boy. You gotta catch them all, don't you? The fuck is wrong with you? But that's what I honor that because that's his guy. I honor that. That's his guy. But at the end of the day, Trench's News knew him way before you did. So who the fuck are you, my boy? Stop trying to play these games because they won't work. They won't work. I told you I just had to do a little bit more homework and get it together about all these niggas. You're a producer. Stick to producing. You ain't no motherfucking body friend, nigga, because you producing their music. Cash ain't, niggas, them niggas cutthroat. Nigga, I know niggas like these, y'all trapping, man. Y'all gotta be, come on, man. Nigga, motherfuckers know when somebody uses somebody. I looked at him like, man, Cash never using your motherfucking ass, man. Nigga, you want their friend. Nigga, you went in the hood, nigga. Your ass was somewhere watching Pokemon, nigga. What is wrong with you? That's what I'm talking about. People is 4 lanes for a reason. If you on the motherfucking far left lane, you keep your ass there. You stay in the basement and wait to Cash them call you and tell your ass we ready to record. Don't call yourself somebody fucking friend for no reason. Damn, everybody want to be somebody's friend. Everybody is not nobody's friend. Sometimes you just gotta admit that you're being fucking used. God damn. Ain't nothing wrong with being used. To the user. Fuck. My boy drove. What's the bed? I was just trying to, hey, y'all know how I get out, G. I call a spade, man. Yeah, talk. Ain't nobody got time for that shit. You try to discredit motherfuckers, all that shit. Though, look, Jack, hey, listen. When I start to rewind shit and I gotta sleep on some shit and do some shit. Don't do that shit. Don't throw no jabs at a motherfucker. Cause he could have said a lot of different other shit, a lot of different other ways. But at the end of the day, he did that shit because I was up there. I already know what it was, but he ain't gonna get a what instantly come back. But he just gotta understand. You gotta know when to hold him and know when to fold him, man. You don't play with us. But I can understand hey, he tried to ride the wave. Cash was his way out. Shit, he was tired of playing with that motherfucking sock puppet. Shit, he got to start learning how to do some other shit. But you wasn't this man's friend. You wasn't his friend. You wasn't his best friend. You was somebody that produced fucking music. Produce the fucking music and sit your ass down somewhere. You wasn't nobody friend. That's why people be getting they just got the life fucked up. I'm not playing no more with people. You gonna try to come and oh, it was my friend. People, I hear this and I hear that. Man, sit your Where's Waldo ass down somewhere, man. Damn, Geekazoid. Would you be friends with a nigga like that? Hell no. The type of nigga we kicked in the face and took his pizza. Give me this shit. What the fuck is wrong with you? Real talk. Motherfucker. Just phony ass shit. Everybody want to be somebody's friend at the end of some shit. Nigga, what's your motherfucker friend, nigga? You produce music, shot videos with a motherfucker. Nigga, your ass one. You show me a video with this man chilling at his house. Show me a video with his ass. Show me a video somewhere doing all that shit. Yeah, Joe. Yeah, real shit. We did that shit back in our days, Joe. You know what I'm talking about? We was young and dumb and we did a lot of crazy shit. We used to whoop motherfuckers out their pants, take their shoes, their coats. We did a lot of shit. There's stories on this shit. Trenches know about this shit. We did a lot of shit. We was evil Knievel. This sandbox shit for real, boy. Chicago is wicked. What up, my boy? Parlo is eat or be eating in Chicago, man. Trying to tell niggas about that shit. It's eat or be eating. Y'all think it's eat or be eating. We did. It's things we did we wouldn't do. We grown. You understand? We further in knowledge. But I'm just saying, I have to understand. Let's just call a spade a spade. That nigga wasn't his fucking friend. He was being used. Cash was like Big Dell too, man. Come on, man. Them was disciples of this nigga. Old 63rd, aka Gray Diggers. Sorry, nigga. I'm sorry. I had to. I'm sorry. But it's just facts. It's just facts, though. At the end of the day, I was just looking at that shit like, come on, man. These niggas was disciples of Dell. Dell ass was the hood ghetto preacher. He preached, he was charismatic to where he could get motherfuckers to follow him and do whatever he wanted to do. Sell this, do this, I'm gonna get this, and y'all gonna patent and all this shit. It just worked against him at the end. When that shit happened to his son, motherfucker, and I was gone. But he should have never came back. Hit the road, Jack, and don't you come back no more, no more, no more, no more. You hear me? Hey, it happens. It happens. That's the. That's another. See how it all ties in. The arrogance of people. The arrogance of Fat Shawty. You know what I'm talking about? The arrogance of Fat Shawty to tell, and the rest of the group to tell G Skinny, you can come on. Man, my daddy ain't no shit. You can come on. The arrogance of Cash to take that money and run. Just the arrogance. And then he had the balls to come back. Woo! That shit hit different, don't it? You basically calling a motherfucker a straight bitch. You had to stand on business. You just can't take my shit, leave, and come back like I'm a bitch. Oh, yeah, nigga. Huh. And I know where you stay at. I know your family, and I know, allegedly. That's just how it go. Y'all tie all this shit in, and then you'll understand. That's why when people start to like people that they don't know, that they don't understand, they get biased. I don't give a fuck. I don't get biased. And I tell people this shit all the time. What Trenches News did ain't snitching. He just jumped on the train and rode that motherfucker, goddammit. They was already going the fuck down. I just broke it down on Chris shit the other night about real true snitching. Y'all niggas is just taking shit and running with it. Your brother tell that you ate the last bread to your mama. You snitch. Come on, man. Shut the fuck up, man. Y'all just doing shit now. That's just retarded ass shit. Motherfuckers was on camera. He didn't have to point nobody out. Jane, what the fuck? Hey, must be the money. Y'all keep. Hey, it worked, didn't it? That's what you call sleight of hand, dumbass niggas. This is what we do. And people don't even understand that they still lost in the sauce. Sleight of hand is a motherfucker, ain't it? Now you see me, now you don't. Shake and bake. That's crazy, ain't it? Y'all already know how this shit go. A nigga that you get bumped off with, but you get bumped off. He get away. You get taken in the investigation. Where this man at? What happened? Huh? And you tell him every motherfucking thing. Where he stay at, where his mama stay at, where his daddy stay at, where his cat go in the alley at, where the dog go, where he go piss. Bitch, that's snitching. What is wrong with y'all? That's snitching. Ain't no other form. Ain't no other form. When you tell a motherfucker, oh, you trying to protect, oh, he a gang member, oh, this man do this, and he run around here doing that, that's snitching. You telling them all that shit for? What is you doing? You talking too much. Y'all gotta understand the forms of this shit. Because the motherfucker got on that train and rode that bitch because the motherfucker seen that opportunity, huh? What you know about it? Fucking snitch. What Big Dell did is fucked up. That's past snitching. I said it on Chris shit last night. That's what people do. They talk about do all that shit, and them be the one. Everybody that said something about Trenches News, look now. They background horrible. Big Dale background horrible. King Yellow shit horrible. We are fucking pedophile. Listen, I don't even want to read nobody else shit no more. I just need to go blind. These motherfuckers is horrible. These people out here sick. Frog voice. This motherfucker let people rape her daughter, smoking crack. Listen, I'm tired. What the hell? Hey, man. Jesus, take the wheel. Oh my God. Jesus. I never seen no shit like this in my motherfucking life. I mean, when they say some things about all this and that, man, I'm afraid whatever, man, listen, keep your, hey, some, y'all, however y'all could, because y'all go erase y'all back. I don't even know no more. You motherfuckers is horrible. Y'all done some fucking horrible shit in y'all life. From snitching, to ditching, to having people touch your kids, to you touching kids, to you getting kids killed, to getting your own kids killed, to what? Man, oh my God, man. This is 2024. Yeah, and you know, it's about, like I said, and she need to shout me out. I gave her ass a chance, and she was on here for about a good 10 minutes before she started trying to go at motherfuckers. I will not tolerate that shit. And then she told me shut up because I was spitting some real shit. Saying, oh, bitch, you got the game fucked up, crack diesel. Must be out your crackhead ass mind, bitch. What is wrong with her? All right. Damn, bitch, you had to, what? I was puzzled for a minute, bitch. Huh? But it's okay, though. Ribbit, ribbit, ribbit. But why, but why, looking ass. So you don't fuck with me, you fucking Warner Brother frogs looking ass. I already know, but no, it just was her. But at the end of the day, you know, I just wanted, like, I wanted her to feel comfortable and shit. You hear me? Like, I'm gonna get it together though. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get this shit popping the way I need to get it popping, but I wanted her to feel comfortable and shit because I want to know that shit. You know what I'm saying? I try to see how she could be in the fold. But that bitch, she tested the hand and got her ass pimp slapped. Get the fuck on. Or your ass back on your lily pad. I told motherfucker, man, Trench News them, we did this talking about shit. We each other shit. every motherfucking day. I could be a comedian. I can jokes for days, years, months. It just comes off the top. I just don't want to do that shit. But once you do shit like that, it's over with. Big Dell was my friend, and I just want everybody to have the same. Bitch, shut up. Who the fuck cares? Your friend was a monster. Let that sympathy shit go out the window because all of us got kids. I know somebody with kids. Would you let your kid kill the other kid friend while the other kid standing right there? What? Better yet, would his brother do that while his brother standing next to the other motherfucker that he's trying to hit? Not nobody I know. What was wrong with them two? It ain't that much madness in the fucking world. She don't know nobody she chasing. Yeah, she know us. So she thought she'd take the opportunity to come, because I ain't sent her as shit. But she thought she'd take the opportunity to come. I let her go, Big Dell, my friend. But once I started talking real shit about the kids, this bitch told me to shut up. You don't take your cracker jack ass off my page, bitch. It's dead now. What is wrong with you? Because I put her at the timeout the first time she said something about Craig. That I will not tolerate you disrespecting my people on my shit. You got me fucked up. And he did say, I think he was just saying that shit because I guess motherfuckers acting like bro, wiping motherfuckers down. But at the end of I be trying to tell, at the end of the day, I be trying to tell the whole YouTube, is no use of trying to go at the Mob Squad or Trenches News no more. Just go stick your head in the toilet and drown yourself because motherfuckers ain't going. This shit is over with. We is YouTube. You get with us or get the fuck on. It ain't no cocky shit. That's just what it is. Motherfuckers is just taking off. I'm gonna see how to do. I really don't know how to do that shit. Y'all already know I'm new to this shit. I gotta see how to do that shit, man. Real talk. I'm gonna get it together when I get off this shit though. Y'all fuck with me. Hit me on Instagram. Let me know how to do this shit. Chris, y'all, I need some mods my damn self. I be on mod there by your shit. Real talk. Chris probably, y'all, you and Dro, shit, y'all, my boy, y'all be on this bit. And I be trying to make a motherfucker understand, like, I talk different from everybody else. Me and Trenches, we from the same hood, but he talk how he talk. He talk politically, he talk ghetto politically correct. I talk motherfucking ghetto. Cause people need to hear this shit. But you know what the fuck I'm saying. You know how I'm coming, and it's smart talking. It ain't just dumb ghetto shit. Trenches got to be political with this shit. Cause this channel, he don't want motherfuckers to fuck with this shit and all that other shit. I get down and dirty with motherfuckers. I'm gonna take it there with your ass. Oh, all right, I got you. See, I did that. That ain't hurt. Right. I ain't gonna do it right now. That's saying a whole bunch of other options that I don't even want to press. I know something I want to do though. I'm gonna drop the link though, motherfuckers. Now, what's the business? Real talk. Let's get it bust. Y'all already know. Uh, okay. We ain't gonna slow down shit. We'll figure it out, y'all. We ain't gonna slow down shit, man. Motherfucker wanna hop on. Let's talk about this shit. Talk about the state of shit. Talk about like whatever the fuck we wanna talk about. It is what it is. There's no holds barred on this bitch. I already know how I get on. Chris Byrne, shit. Chris Paulo, Joe the Mob, whoever. What's the
Yo,
business, my boy?
what up, man? I hear you, man, going ham and shit. Frog, what she told you to shut up?
What up?
True.
What up?
Hey, so he shut up. I was talking about the youth and shit. That's what really pissed me off. I'm talking about the youth and shit. This bitch say shut up,
Bro,
and
that bitch don't give a fuck about nobody, man.
I
That's a
say,
crazy person right there, man. She belong in a mental institution. Like,
I say,
Man,
bro, like
I
I
gotta
can
say,
break it down like this shit is deeper than crack, bro. She's on some meth, bro. Like this is meth head behavior. You know what
yeah,
I'm
oh
saying?
yeah,
Like
I
she's
know. I know a few
persistent.
meth
Like,
heads, so yeah, I know how they answer.
bro, you know what I'm saying? Like that bitch will sit there for fucking a week straight, just like going through people's shit, like trying to dig up shit, bro. Like these people do identity theft. They do all sorts of fucked up shit, bro. Like you know
oh
what they do?
shit,
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Like these people are nothing to be fucked with. Like they hit up businesses, like they get the shredded documents, right? And like
Uh,
it's shredded documents and just like fucking pieces of paper, bro. These people got the fucking uh, focus to sit there for like a week and just piece those fucking documents together. You know what I'm saying, bro?
hey, that's
And
a meth head for you.
they will get your whole fucking identity, bro, and they will fuck your shit up. So nothing to play with. And like
hey, I
that's
grew up
the
watching.
behavior that this bitch remind me of, like real shit. Bro, the day can have 48 hours, I'm not gonna fucking do all that shit. Got me fucked up.
Hey, that's crazy though. That she can sit there and go through all of that shit. You know what I'm talking about? But at the end of the day, you right. That
Look what
is
she's
meth.
doing, bro. Like she's
That's
like
meth
on our
behavior.
shit every day, on everybody's shit, stalking everybody, bro. Like that shit is serious dedication, bro. Like I salute the lady, god damn it. You
Yeah, she
crazy
sure came out the
motherfucker.
blue. She came out the blue. I ain't seen you shit. How the fuck? But it's
I
okay though.
swear.
She probably subscribed or whatever. But I was
Nah,
just looking
she's
at
a
that shit.
stalker, bro. She knows who you are. She fucking
Yeah, I
follows
know.
all
I
all
say yeah. She came on to try to fucking antagonize me and shit like that. But
especially because of your title, the fucking what you say, the 063 grave digger. Bro, you crazy as fuck. And my bad for coming in late. I wanted to hear what the fuck you were saying. I was holy shit, Kenny
oh, I
woke up.
had hey, I had a whole thing. Hey, yo, but you know what I'm talking about? Motherfucker cooler here for real. And motherfuckers let me know like, okay, don't do all of that shit. But at the end of the day, y'all already know that shit would have been crazy the motherfucker. But we still doing what we do right now. You know what I'm talking about? Like
Yeah, I'm not here
Dell.
to tell you what to do, bro. You do you, man. Like for real, man.
Dale, like I said, like at the end of the day, motherfuckers don't everybody don't get flowers, man. Everybody don't get praise and shit for the things that they doing. Like it's how you live. If you live your
Yeah.
life like you lived it, then hey, that's what it is. Everybody, would you give a mass murderer a month for some flowers? Oh, R.I.P.
Right? Like
All.
what would you do if a
Hell no.
motherfucker mass murderer lived next door to you? Would you say that was my friend? Like, what the fuck wrong with people, bro? Like,
That's
some
gonna make
people
me
are
look
just
at you
dangerous,
crazy.
bro. Like these super narcissistic types, bro. They're so good at manipulating shit, especially a high-ranking gang member, bro. Like
Yeah,
that motherfucker, like that's all he knows is how to fucking like twist motherfuckers' mind and make them like, think what he wants them to think and shit. Like, you got to be headstrong against motherfuckers like that, bro. Like, got to be really cemented in who you are as a person for it
I
to
thought
not
about.
affect you. You
I
know?
thought about that shit because the title, like I said, I was sitting there thinking about that shit. Like, oh, I was just gonna go in on, just the whole perspective of, just him being the leader, so called of 063, and then just how none of them is not here no more. You know what I'm talking about? Like,
It's
he
fucked up,
he
bro.
he was the grave digger though.
The grave digger of 063. This shit crazy. Out here talking about pushing peace. drill killed our culture. Man, this shit is nuts.
Hey, kids, don't follow motherfucker like Big Deal, goddamn it,
Like
because
I swear on
you
everything,
will
man.
become a grave digger.
I wish I would have stayed my ass in school, never sold nothing, fucking never broke a law, never caught
Yeah,
no felonies. I would be living a good fucking life. I'm hella smart. I just didn't have the patience, you know what I mean? But now
that's
looking back, it's like I could have turned out a whole lot fucking worse.
you could
So
have
it is
did.
what it is, man.
I kind
But
of felt the
people like
same way.
that, if people like that do not turn you off from that fucking street life, I don't know what the fuck to tell you.
Yeah,
Like you
because
deserve that shit. For real shit. Like
some
I'm
people some people make it. Some people make it halfway. Some people finish high school. Some people even finish grammar school. These
yep.
motherfuckers ain't get a chance. They didn't. That's all
That
they
fucker
know.
ain't finished fourth grade, man. That
That's all.
motherfucker.
I was just saying that. That's all they know. That's all they know. So of course he learned that from somebody else. So he had to start his own roots. His roots was the detriment of the black community, which was
Yeah.
everybody else shit. It's only one real motherfucker I know that really did his positive thing, and that was my cousin. Like he made sure the kids had backpacks. He made sure the kids ate. He made sure the kids stayed out of trouble. He made sure the kids had whatever the fuck they wanted. And people didn't even like that, and they got rid of them. But that's a whole nother story. I don't even want to get into that type of shit because that's some whole other shit. I can't
Yeah,
really
that's
say too
that's
much
that
about that
shit
shit.
right there though.
No, you ain't
Yeah,
That
gotta speak on that, Kenny.
that
You ain't
yeah, I
go on
can't.
that.
these
I
jealous
know what
ass
you're trying to say
bitches
though.
knock off real motherfuckers like that, bro. And
Yeah,
phony ass fucking snakes like that guy stick around and shit, and they fucking just play their position and shit, just being
everything.
pure evil,
That's
pure
why I say
fucking
it.
evil.
Yeah, pure evil. Everything fine. You know what I'm talking about? Like speaking. That's why I say it's a lot of things on my life that I can't speak about because it goes another place and goes higher than another motherfucker. Like people that sit here and be petty with all this other shit, like they all this shit is nothing compared to what the fuck the stories that I could tell. You know, that's why the mental traumaness it just deals in our the secrets and the stories that me and Trenches News have in our fucking head drive a normal person crazy.
Hey, that's what it is, bro. Like
We have to keep it. We have to keep these guys. We have to do it though. We can't turn on the fact. We can't do. We have to. We. He knows stories about. He would never do that shit. But he can tell shit about. He can never do that shit. But we have to sit here and have the mental fortitude to be like, I can't talk about certain things. Y'all see, my cousin is with Larry Hoover. I can't talk
yeah,
about those shit. I can't do too. I can't do what. I can't say too much about too much of shit. Even though I was
you
born
can't,
in it.
and you know
I,
why you can't.
yeah, yeah.
You know exactly why the fuck you cannot talk about that,
Hell
bro.
no.
We
No,
gotta
it's a
stay
secret.
obeyed by that shit, dude.
You know.
Like you know you
Even if
what you in. Like
yeah,
no,
even if I didn't like how it ended,
and
it's secrets and silence, and whatever happened, it happened, and long live is over with. That's it. That's all I could do.
yeah,
The secrets must stay within us. It must be with us. That's why I say all this rat shit. Y'all don't know what the fuck people really go through.
yeah,
Stop calling him a fucking rat. This man got way more deeper, darker secrets than anybody can ever even understand. This shit would drive a normal person insane up the wall. Niggas be you have to a lot of people tell and say things with their secret codes, but we can't even do that type of shit. Real talk. Because it
nah.
endangers everything.
And these other motherfuckers is like the majority and shit. You know,
Yeah.
stand for nothing ass people, man. Like it's disgusting on this internet, bro. Like just no character, heaven ass motherfuckers, bro.
They
With
don't.
obviously, like you pointed out earlier, way dark fucking secrets and shit. I'm a saint
Yeah.
compared to you, motherfuckers. Real
You try
shit. And I'm done
man.
with fucking fair share of being a piece of shit on this world. In
It,
case you can't tell, like I look like I've never done shit in your fucking life. Got me fucked up.
we we
Yeah, too
we
old, the
we
motherfucker, for thinking that.
right. We all listen as people on earth, as people that been here since what? From newborn I guess it starts at teenage years, or it can even start earlier when motherfuckers start killing cats or doing shit to animals and doing shit like
See,
that. They
that's
say them
that.
that's psycho shit.
Yeah,
That's and I know people like
I
that.
swear, bro. I never killed
Yeah,
no
them the
fucking
types that
cat.
become the serial
Hell no,
killers.
man. Like that
Yeah, that's the mental.
kind of
That's what they say.
behavior is like, nah, man.
But
I'm
I
trying
know
to
people
do
that's
nothing.
close to me that do shit like that, done shit. I done watched them do it, squish
Hey,
motherfuckers
yeah,
out the
that's
motherfuckers,
yeah,
squish them out the damn squat. It was a diamond thing, just squishing little kittens out that bitch, like for just
bro. That's
squishing them,
mental sickness right there.
putting
That's
them
like
under the couch, sitting on them, smothering them, flushing them down the toilet. I
that's
listen.
fucked
Yeah.
up, bro.
The life we live, y'all motherfuckers, some people would never ever be able to walk a mile in the shoes that we walked a mile in, man. The hood we lived in, listen, I'm surprised. We are heroes. We are the legends. People don't make it out of a environment. We watched all type of shit. I watched TVs get dropped on motherfuckers' heads. I watched a whole bunch of shit. But
Yeah,
we had to grow up and grow out of that shit and get our own families and become adopted citizens in this fucking United States of America because nobody's gonna show pity on us. And it takes a long time to gather up this type of shit to get right with ourselves. And a lot of people don't understand that shit. This shit don't come easy. We are from the deep of the south side, the deep hood. This shit started on the low end. I didn't know shit about anything past the low end. I thought motherfuckers was like, I went to my great grandma's house. I'm thinking that was like the Brady Bunch. Like, damn, these houses, all I know is walk ups and shit, buildings. Something new to me. You know what I'm talking about? Like, come on, man.
yeah. We all come from different walks, man, and walks of life. You know what I mean? But like, some people just knew how to overcome the hardships and shit,
Bingo.
and keep their mind right, not get fucked up in this world and shit.
Bingo.
You know
And
what
that's
I mean?
why
Like I can go to any jungle. I'm comfortable in any hood.
I
I'm
like you, Dro.
comfortable in prison. Like you don't understand that shit. I know how to carry myself, and like
That's why I understand you. That's why I understand the path and the shit. That's why I want you to tell your story. I told you we go get together one day. I just gotta sit down and with my kids and focusing on shit like that.
I'm being encouraged,
Like,
bro. I'm kind of torn. Like I don't know if I really want to talk about it or not,
right,
because
just
I
get the
do
shit
have
right.
one hell of
Yeah.
a fucking story. You know what I'm saying? But it's like I would be talking about real fucking shit about real fucking people. You know what I mean? Like obviously
Bingo.
not mentioning names, but I'm not sure. Like I don't really want to be asking them like, "Hey, is it cool that I get on this internet and tell about what the fuck
That's
we used to do?" You know what I'm saying? Like, cause I got respect and shit. I'm not just, So I'm
right.
still thinking about it, bro. Like, planning out how I would tell my story, bro. Like, make
And
it YouTube friendly and shit without saying
right.
too much. Like, this is kind of like a mental project that I'm, like,
And it helps.
trying to
You
put
I
it
can
mean it
always
together
water
right
it
and
down.
shit.
You know how they take real events and put them in these movies and water them down with half the truth. You can always do that.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, but it's like, why am I even telling this shit, right? Like, the message behind it, it can be like, well, maybe someone been through the same kind of shit, and is still struggling with it. Like, if you look at me, I'm doing great. Like, I don't have no drug addictions. I don't do no crime. I'm not thinking about no bullshit in my day to day. I
right.
work when I work and I chill when I chill. And that's how the fuck I live. And I do not let nobody tell me nothing. You know what I mean? Like I just create my own world. That's just
And
what it is.
I mean,
You
and
know?
that's beautiful. That's beautiful. That's why I just said, if people know the real truth about the South Side of Chicago, the real truth about the West Side of Chicago, real truth about the East, North. Listen, I'm the type of person that been on. every side, you know what I'm talking about. But I did my business mostly on the south side of Chicago, low end to the 80s and the hundreds, shit like that. But at the end of the day, had shit from the east side, west side, all that shit. But I'm
Yeah,
trying to I'm trying to understand, like, when a real person come on this bitch and give out a demonstration about other people's lives, like, you have to congratulate these people, especially from the area they came from. See, Trench's News, he defied all odds.
Yeah.
He
yeah, and
defied
all his
all
friends
odds.
are dead, bro. All his fucking friends, his brothers, bro. Like this shit, so fucking deep, man. Like,
Man, that shit
god
hurt me
damn.
when my boy, when, you know, to my Freaky was up there with my brother and shit like that, you know, got this news and all that shit. But at the end of the day, with Trench's News being shot in the head and all this other shit, and people treat him like shit because what happened to him, you know, to my, like, that shit hit different. But he defied odds of, you ain't
Yeah,
gonna walk no
he
more. To
rose up every
come
time.
on,
He
man.
kept rising, bro. He was
That's
not gonna get defeated, and
that's why
you know,
that's why
salute to Swipe.
So man, that's why I won't never let nobody ever talk bad about, do none of that shit. Y'all don't know the odds that motherfuckers defy. I defy odds, but Trenches News defy odds. When somebody tell
Yeah,
you you can't
yeah.
do something,
Swipe was in
when,
the thick of it all, and these people still on this internet talk about like he lying. He never. These people don't know him. What the fuck
But
are you
how would
talking
they know
about,
that though?
man? Because they're just like some dummies, bro. Like it's like so many stupid people that follow this fucking drill culture shit. It's like not exactly a fucking brain sport.
Man,
it's not.
three, maybe four
Not
times. Swipe
talking
has
about
told
killing
us
shit.
And y'all hit the like button, man. Subscribe to the page. Tell people about Roger, man, and let's keep going. It's a new day.
like
But
three,
you
four
right.
times.
That's all they do. They push other people agendas. He
Yeah,
a liar. He a liar. But if he's such a liar, why the fuck everybody keeps stealing his content then? They
man,
don't even try
that
to switch it
man,
around and shit. They just keep. They come out with exactly what he say.
that man told me three, four times, three different situations. He told me something, and each time he told me something, the paperwork eventually came out and it confirmed what he was saying to be true. So I would
Yeah.
never deny what he is saying. I ain't in that life, so how can I sit there and call somebody a rat? So that ain't got nothing to do with me. I
I'm saying,
respect the man, you know what I'm saying?
that's why I was sitting there trying to understand why, to my boy, like, man, y'all, tell the truth about, or you got to do the homework about this shit. And I'm trying to understand Tony Bands. Like, I'm like, damn, Tony Bands, what's
Man,
happening, boy?
that boy a dummy, man. Like straight up. Tony Benz, you a goofy dude. Straight up.
I'm like, what's happening,
Fuck
my
wrong with you?
boy?
Don't
He's
come down
surprised.
here
Man,
with that bullshit. I wipe your
half
nose,
the
bro.
people who
Tired of
going
you
against Swipe,
motherfuckers, man.
they always on his page at one point, and he put all of them on. So
Kissing
that's how I
ass
know
of
all of
fucking
them
frog
because of him.
voice. Kissing up to frog voice. You
How
fucking
you
soft
can
ass boy.
listen?
Fuck
That's
wrong with
how.
you?
Listen, I'm trying to say this though, Tony Bands. At the end of the day, like I said, we good, but at the end of the day, I'm just understand. I'm trying to understand the point where, like I said, we both know how Trenches News get down. G, everybody know he the truth with this shit in Chicago. There's no reason to
They
say.
can't stand it. They can't take it. It's too
And
much for
then
them.
you,
Them motherfuckers just because they lives is lies. Yeah, they lives is lies, man. Straight up.
it is 100. It is 100, my boy. It is 100. This is what I'm talking. It is 100. Trenches
Talking
News
about
exposed the
snitching and shit,
paperwork.
fucking ain't doing shit in the streets. The fuck y'all got a business talking about rats, rats, rats. The
He
fuck you
exposed the
know about it?
paperwork. He
The
exposed the
fuck you know
paperwork
about it?
yesterday. I told you go check out the live, man. He exposed the paperwork yesterday on Big
Who?
Deal, my boy.
Who?
What you mean?
Who you talking about?
I'm talking about Tony. I'm talking to Tony Bands right now.
Oh,
Oh,
here in the
okay.
comments.
Yeah,
Man, go watch Chris Barnes. Go watch Swiper, man. Learn what the fuck
yeah,
is going on.
yeah. I just told him. I
Shit.
told him that earlier.
I ain't gonna be biased, man. If Chris is doing this shit, I'm gonna salute him.
That's
God
what
damn
we
it.
do.
Speak the real and I'm with you.
That's what we
Come with
do.
that snake shit.
And
I'm at
speaking
your
of
head.
Chris Barnes, I gotta
And
tip
talking
my
shit
hat
in the
off to him
comments, bro. Nah.
because Chris, speaking of Chris Barnes, I gotta tip my hat off to him because
Yeah,
he done went and apologized, and then he done told what happened. He done read all paperwork, so I gotta salute him for that.
for sure,
This
bro. I'm just saying,
is
we have a
what
track record with him of
we
being on
do.
some flip flop shit. So cut it out, Chris
Nigga,
Barnes. I'm
niggas
trying to be
mad.
cool with you, my
He
guy.
ain't. Hey, Chris Barnes ain't going no. He good. He good. He good. He good. Real talk. He good. It's the other motherfuckers that got a problem with anything. Like I said, Tony Bands, he's surprising me right now. But at the end of the day,
Man,
if you
Tony
with
Band's been on some
if
goofy shit.
if,
Never
if you
says
with
shit. Quiet
you
ass
love Dell,
motherfucker. You got all these opinions now. You never used to say shit, man. Don't nobody. Matter of fact, Tony Bands, maybe you might not know, but I'm the motherfucker that tried to bless you into Mod Squad. Yeah,
he
you're not the first motherfucker, but I don't do that no more for nobody, goddamn it. But
but
your goofy ass was one of the fucking guys that I was vouching for. Let that sit in.
mm,
What the fuck for?
hey,
Look at
but
you now.
he at the end of the day, this
Savage Black, my boy.
at Savage
Hey,
Black,
I'm
what's
missing
going
the
on, my
chat, man.
boy?
I need to see the chat, goddamn it. I'm over here
He's talking about
oversharing.
Eddie. But
Fuck you, me.
hey, we
Yeah. Y'all want to
hey,
talk
Savage
shit?
Black, you already
Tired of
know.
that shit.
This is what we do. Fuck you mean. Motherfuckers already
Man.
know.
What up, Mo? Hop on
Oh,
this
Big D,
shit,
what's
Mo.
going on, my boy?
Dude,
Oh, no.
the
Hey, you
mod
know
squad
my
is in the
squad got
fucking
that.
building.
Hey, you know we gotta represent. Goddamn, everybody be trying to. Hey, it is what it is. We ain't let
Listen,
nobody have a piece of shit around this
man,
bitch,
look at
especially
this.
with Roger.
Motherfuckers keep reporting me for cyberbullying and shit. Man, cut it out.
Somebody reported you?
No,
Yeah, man.
it's
Every time I say something to these
man,
fucking
listen, you
people,
be
bro,
harsh.
and y'all can't take a fucking L for the truth and shit. I'm not even swearing. I'm not doing nothing, man. Y'all just
Hey, you be
can't
harsh,
stand it.
goddamn. It's
Can't
like,
stand me.
he in my DMs, he hurt my feelings. I'm gonna report him looking ass
Man,
people.
you the fucking goofy, you harmless looking, punk looking, scrawny motherfucker.
Oh, they
Bet you
drawn
real
out.
life you ain't saying shit to me. You see me in the flesh, my guy. Got me fucked up.
But
Stupid
I, I,
Y'all
ass.
be-
won't
I
even let
that's
nobody
that's why I
fuck with
say,
you,
hey,
bro.
shout out, Made Media
Fuck
Magazine,
you.
man. Shout out to the motherfucking Mod Squad, man. Shout out to Trenches
Tired
News.
of
Shout
you
out to Nene,
fucking
goddamn.
goofy people.
Shout out to NC. Shout out to Breezy. Shout out to everybody that fuck with the family, man. Real talk. I just be trying to sit there. Like I
Oh,
said,
yeah.
I want,
Go
I
kiss
want,
Frog Voice ass, you
I, I
fucking
want people to
weak ass.
understand this. I'm gonna talk to him deeply right now. Let me talk to him.
I was never mod squad on swipers. Why did you tag me?
Hey,
I never disrespected you, you weak ass fucking boy.
hey, let me talk to him deeply right now, Dro. Hey, Tony Bands, you know you my boy. So I'm gonna talk to you deeply right now, my boy.
The fuck
This
wrong with
you
you?
already know what it is. This the family. But at the end of the day, you family too, man. I'm trying to understand. You gonna go with them for what? Where the fuck they leading you to, my boy? I know it's entertaining and all that shit, and it is what it is. But they ain't going nowhere. They gonna be stuck doing the same thing. They chasing their tail. That shit ain't going nowhere with them, man. You don't do that shit for them.
But you see what he's doing? He's listening to that frog voice and like whatever the fuck she's talking about over there, he's like observing that shit as the truth. So he's
Man, you
coming
don't
over
listen to
here
no.
with that dumbass
Listen,
shit, and
you
I'm
should know
straight
better.
up
You a
allergic.
black. Listen here. You a black man. You should know better than to listen to a motherfucker on that crack. You
Straight
don't
up
listen to people on that motherfucker PCP pipe, boy. Real talk.
man, look
But
at
she'll
man.
tell
There's
your ass
goofies in
anything.
every fucking hood, bands.
But I tell a motherfucker that shit all the time. It's all good though. Hey, listen, no matter where you at, it's all about loyalty, respect, and dedication to who you with and who
Man,
you
some
stand by.
people don't know shit about that though.
You have to stand by those who stand by you, man. You have to be a part of some shit that's great. They not part of greatness. The fuck is them people? They just hanger owners. They just trying to get clout off motherfuckers and keep saying people names and shit. They ain't got their own fucking mind. Is the motherfuckers you want to hang with? Come on, man, get in tune.
I mean, really, bro. Like every video that lady makes is about swipe. Don't you think that's a little bizarre? Like, why? Why would she do that?
Cloud chasing
What
That's
at
is
his
her
what
fattest.
mission?
when I first heard of
Like
her,
that?
the first video I ever seen her do, she was doing the same thing to AK-47 that she doing a swipe.
Yeah, she's trying to get clout, trying to get the subscribers and shit, and she ain't, I'm gonna drop the paperwork. Man, listen, don't nobody want to see that shit you scrabble with a crayon. Get your ass on somewhere. That shit is ridiculous now, man. That lady need to get the fuck on. That's what I said. People, I guess people trust people that got a lighter skin than them and shit. Like they stand on business or something. She don't stand on no fucking business,
Hell
nigga.
no.
She's an agent. She's an agent of chaos. Real talk. You have to identify them type of people. She sold her daughter for a bag of
Yes.
crack, and she
Yeah.
smoked crack and meth, and she do things. But the fuck you trusting somebody like that for? Is you out your mind? The fuck is wrong with you? Now we
Mm.
gotta come on. We gotta ask them questions. Come on, man.
And
Don't
then,
make me
well,
think.
what
Come
is
on,
so
man.
strange is that all of them that supposedly went over there, right? Like we not rocking with the snitches crowd. Y'all over there listening to that lady. Don't
Not
make
even
me
that.
call every one of y'all fucking name.
They ain't rocking. They ain't just rocking with a
You
Met.
got you got to be fucking kidding me. You came up with us and that's what the fuck you turned into. That's sickening.
They ain't just only rocking with the crackhead slash meth head slash motherfucking sex offender lover. They rocking with the snake in the grass ass nigga. Listen, snake people. Hey, cut the head off the snake ass niggas, man. I don't do shit like that. Like nigga, I don't. Come on, man. We don't do that shit. It's realness around this bitch. Real love, real authentic shit. Real, 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 real. It's nothing else. I don't care about
Well,
nothing
you're
else.
allergic.
I do go
Allergic to
against the
that.
grain and go against a lot of shit, but at the end of the day, family is all we got. Family is what I trust, and that's just what it is. If you say you rocking with us, that's just what it is. I'm gonna take care of you, and I'm gonna do what I need to do with your name intact with ours. Other than that, man, stop it. We don't. The fuck is you doing?
Yeah, what y'all doing, man? What's your mission? We know what our mission is. Trying to curb the violence, stop the
Yeah,
killings and shit.
y'all stopping us from doing that
Y'all
shit.
over here like he snitched, he snitched. That's what the hell
Yeah.
y'all standing for? That's crazy.
Fuck you talking about somebody snitch all that shit for a motherfucker trying to save these kids. That really matters. You can tell, oh, he snitched. That mean you sitting here telling the kids, oh, you shouldn't even do nothing like that. You shouldn't be an upstanding citizen or none of that shit because it's not worth it. Or you should be like Big Dale, or you should be like King Von, or you should be like this and that and that. You should be a murdering, terrorizing ass motherfucker because you shouldn't be like Trenches News, or you shouldn't be like the Mob Squad and none of that shit because they stand for something good. Come on, man, y'all gotta make this shit make sense. Y'all seem like horrible people. What the fuck is wrong with y'all? Look yourself in the mirror and think about what y'all saying. Real talk. That's why the white neighborhood is so much better than ours because of people that think like this. Come on, man. And I say shit that people don't even want to say because people ignorant. Oh, this is the culture we brought up on. We don't tell. We don't do all this shit. But when as soon as your son gets shot in his fucking face or your daughter or something like that, I promise you be the first one at 911. Help! Help!
Right.
Somebody! I know you seen something. Come on, man. So you go slide and take your ass to jail and become a statistic. Now you slid, your son or your daughter still dead. Now you in jail. You dead too. Your ass buried alive. So who won? The state. They been winning. Y'all motherfuckers is just idiots. I,
Hey man. They used to want to fill the prisons. Now the prisons are filled. Now they just want people to knock each other off.
No,
That's the
no.
agenda and shit.
He
So
said
like,
it's no reason to stand on your own as a man because you have a community. Back in the days, it was a community. The community
yeah,
is the majority. Standing on your own, where the fuck has that got us? That means you only worried about yourself. And the selfishness of the black community is what destroyed us. It's what keeps destroying us. Being selfish, being ignorant, being unknowledgeable about what the fuck is going on because you want to stand alone. You don't have to stand alone when you have a fucking group and a family. That is what we built on. That's the foundation of us, and we forgot that. That's the problem. People, I'll stand alone. I stand alone. Nobody don't. Why? Why? Pick the right people. That is the problem with men and women. Pick the right fucking people. Everybody like the ignorant shit. Everybody like the destruction shit. Everybody like the chaos shit. And when somebody talk good and say something knowledgeable, they don't like that type of shit. That's the geek boy. That ain't the wild outrageous. Everybody pick the wild outrageous nigga instead of the good guy with a good job and a good 401k plan. They want the motherfucker in the hood selling the drug. This is our fucking culture. This is
selling drugs to
crazy.
who? Your own community.
That's it.
You know what I mean? Like, ain't
Think
nobody
about
really
it.
riding through the ghetto, like through the fucking. You know what I mean? Maybe there is, but
Think
like,
about it when
it's
you say that
it's
shit. Stand on your own. Think about it.
selling to
We've
your
been doing
own.
that. We've been standing on our own for like 50 years now. Look where the fuck we at. And you can say, oh shit, as long as my family good. That's not good. That's not good. Your family don't
And I'm familiar
rule the majority.
with the Hispanic population. It's the same shit over there too. Like real shit,
It
man.
is.
Them
People,
Latinos on some other shit, bro. Like
y'all definitely better pay
they
attention to that. All that shit is chaos right now, man. Real talk. They letting them
but you
in. They
go
taking over.
but you go to the northwest suburbs where the white people live, and that shit is unheard of. You come out there
Yeah.
shooting your gun, you will get fucking nailed to the cross in DuPage
Let's
County.
a
So
couple. What that
like,
was a couple weeks ago, right? TP was gunned down in front of his kids trying to do some
that
fatherly
was on
duty
the west
shit.
side though. That
Father,
was
father. He was gunned down in front of his kids doing some fatherly shit.
Yeah,
What
that's
the
some shit,
fuck
bro.
is going on?
It's like no mercy, no decency, no nothing. It's just anything goes, pure evil and shit. It's
Shit, boy,
fucked up.
you ready to come back up here? I'll let you back up. Let me know. But he was gunned down in front of his kids, going to some with his daughter and shit. That little girl had to witness her daddy being gunned down and shit, running chaos. Come on, man. The trauma of our community is outrageous. That's why I say it's 80% of black people in Chicago that have straight mental illness and they don't know how to deal with that shit. So they lashing out and doing all whatever. These don't nobody care about no more. What he just say? What he just say? I stand alone as a man. That's what everybody doing because that's all they know. It's the mental illness of us. We are supposed to be a tight knit community, just like the white people, just like the Chinese people, just like everybody, the Jews, just like. But we the only ones that separated and ready to kill each other at the drop of a dime because we fucked up in the head, man. We fucked up, man. It's sad. We fucked up. And ain't nobody willing to say this type of shit except for me. We fucked up. They killed this two black mans, killed another black man in front of his black daughter and her black friends or whoever the rest of the kids was, and his black baby mama because they felt like doing it at that time.
Yeah, that shit just fucking crazy, bro.
That's crazy.
Like
And
that
people
shit is
saying this shit
off
like, come on,
limits.
man.
That shit's off limits. Like I don't know what law they was raised on. That shit is a no go. Like your
And
hood is supposed to get rid of you for that shit.
look, we still got these people running around out here. We still got these people
Yeah.
causing chaos out
But
here. Y'all
nobody's there
know,
to check that shit, man.
nah, and you know, not to be just going off the rep with this shit, but do y'all know how many fucking mass murderers it is in Chicago that's going unchecked? That shit is just fuck Fredo in the cut. That shit is a scary sight. It's people that motherfucking act normal, but they not normal. All it takes is a trigger word for them to blow your fucking head off. Dude, it's a lot of little niggas that's murderers, a lot of big guys that's it's a lot of murderers in Chicago. They will murder your ass, and you don't even know them. They can smile in your face. They can do all that shit. It's a lot of fucking murderers. As soon as you step your ass from off downtown, now you in a land of death. You can die. Well, as soon as you get the fuck off the 20s, might not shit. Let me see. I can rephrase that. Whenever you get the fuck away from them big buildings, god damn it, whatever block that is, cause it's just full of that shit, man. It's people. Y'all think this shit is y'all glorifying this shit. People have to live around this shit all day. Get robbed, get their cars carjacked, get head blown off as women, man's children. Nobody is safe in that city because this is what the fuck is happening. Don't nobody, they stand alone. They stand alone. Then they would ask, listen, you gonna slide for me? And some of the guys don't do shit, just act. Well, I can't say that shit. I'm just gonna say, duck.
And they all gonna tell when they get
All
jammed
that
up.
shit they talk about, all that shit they sing, they raps, and I'm a slide. Nobody done a damn thing except just try to make money off that man's name. Even Vaughn, some things is just out of some people's control. This is horrible. Vaughn died out of state, but at the end of the day, this thing is still death. Everybody like to rap and say what the fuck they do. Put your money where your mouth at, man. Certain people is living that life. Certain blocks have shooters and killers, and everybody else is just everybody else. They hustle, or they just represent the block, or it's just hanger owners and shit like that. These motherfuckers don't be about what the fuck they saying, cause they just was there. They just was a part of life, cause they had to be on that block.
And they're telling other people's stories.
Yeah,
The other people
Cash,
that really, yeah.
Cash little brothers ain't live. Y'all hear Trenches News every fucking time. Cash little brothers didn't live the life he lived. They was just there. They wasn't gonna go try to hunt nobody down for what somebody did for Duck.
Nah.
Either was the yellow bird man. This motherfucker always something cross state, but he'll drop a motherfucking mixtape on his birthday. Ha! What you know about it? These the niggas that these motherfuckers is trying to. Come on, man. I live around real raw murdering, killing, death, destruction ass nigga. I seen this shit from a baby to now. Them boys don't live the life that they saying. They ain't about none of that shit. These niggas barely know how to box. They pacify
Nah, they
babies.
don't want to box. That's why they
They
don't want to go to jail, bro. That's why they telling all the time.
bingo.
They scared of going to jail because they know
What you
they got to
heard?
fight.
What you heard Bezu say? Hey, boss man. Hey, boss man. Hey, check it out, man. Let me tell you something. Come on. What you gonna tell him, Rafiki?
Yeah, ain't nothing like that.
What you gonna tell him?
Unless
Come
they gave
on.
me like a mattress that was pissed on, and I'm
Man, that
supposed
nigga
to
wasn't
sleep
even
on
out.
that.
He wasn't even off the
Like,
streets. Talking about a mattress. He ain't even try
man,
to
I'm
see a
telling you,
mattress.
bro, buddy. Like that's the only. Yeah, like that's the only way I will be like, hey, boss man. Like I'm not trying to talk. Fuck you,
I
man.
went. That's why I said
Nah.
like I ain't nobody
Yeah.
on none of that shit. I went down for a home invasion, all that shit. Like at the end of the day, I got caught. He got away. You know what I'm talking about? And whatever they were, but I took my way. I ain't know none of that shit. I don't know nothing about shit. You know what I'm talking about? I went to the county. Then went to what
Uh-huh.
he went to. I'm spending what I know because I know what I know. We here and we gonna give you the shower shoes. We gonna, you good, the soap, hey, commissary shit. I'm like, I'm good. I know my family, once they know what's going on, I'll be straight. You hear me? Like, and it was what it was. Like at the end of the day, motherfuckers treated me, I was good. My family name hold water inside of the smallest cup. But at the end of the day, I stood on my own though. I'm Kenny. I am who I am, but I'm me. I ain't afraid to go to nothing. It is what it is, because I know how to box. Outside is different than inside. That's why motherfuckers taught us how to fight. I fought
Yeah.
my cousins. They did all type of torturous shit to us to make sure we was straight. And it worked. But at the end of the day, these niggas is pacified babies. They talk good game. They talk that shit. They ain't willing to walk that shit. Dirk ain't going to no jail. He don't want to go to no
Yeah,
jail.
that's the one right there. Like, can they go to jail?
Niggas not
If
going
they
to no
can't,
jail.
then you already know what it is.
How the fuck Rafiki steady getting out with all these switches? Come on, man. Do y'all homework about, come on, man. Real hood niggas know hood nigga shit. You can't keep getting out with switches. You see motherfuckers go to jail, one switch. Them motherfuckers, you don't see them shit. They almost got gray hair on their face. How he study getting the fuck out? There's a lot of these niggas doing that shit, but people like to go on the internet and say, "Oh, he's there, he's there." When people do that, you got to start looking at them because they're just hiding something. But this been a year of the paperwork. You can't hide shit no more. I just don't want to see that shit no more. These motherfuckers weird. Every time somebody drop their paperwork, they got some weird shit going on. Like
Hey,
16.
gotta love it, bro. You know,
Yeah, you
like
do.
just who will they drop the paperwork on next? The
Motherfuckers,
fucking off the wall ass shit.
Motherfuckers know shit. Motherfuckers know shit personally about 16 shot him. You know what I'm talking about? And
Yeah,
and
yeah.
people know that shit about him too, but they still fucking with him and shit. Like, what's
Well, he
wrong with
fucked with that whole, Adam crowd.
what's
He's
wrong with y'all,
definitely cool
man?
with all that, pedo shit.
You can't even make that shit up. If a motherfucker going in paperwork for touching on kids or doing this or underage or whatever, that's a no go, and you motherfuckers got kids. Like, what y'all on though? You hear me? Like, y'all justifying that shit? Like, with Yellow Bird, man, all these niggas. Like, y'all niggas weird, man. They'll
Hey, he's
talk. I
just
be
trying to
calling out
stay
all them niggas.
relevant, bro. He thinks he's like a superstar that like he just needs to keep like, being in headlines and doing retarded ass shit
Hey,
usually.
so Chris
Some
Burns,
faking
you hear that
fraudulent.
shit? You hear that shit, Chris Burns? Hey, put that shit out. 16 shot him, got paperwork.
Yeah, like we're looking for that.
He like the touchy, feely. That shit out too.
Hey man, at 18 with a 13-year-old, so you figure it out, bro.
Yeah,
Like it
figure it
ain't
out.
no fucking way, man. Like I
Tired of
don't
this
do that.
shit. We finna
I
expose
don't
all
do
these
I
niggas.
don't do like 16 at 18. It's like, you talking about 13, you a straight
Leave
puppy.
people, kids alone, man. Real talk. Your ass grown, bona fide. You in the streets. You already a grown
At
man.
18, you fully grown, bro. You know what the fuck you doing at 18, bro.
But
Like if you were 16 or something, maybe I could understand it. Like kids with kids, but you like,
hey,
hey,
but at the end of the day, you already know shit. Motherfuckers don't like to talk about shit like that, man. With they their favorite person they love and shit. That's how we got this problem. That's why we got
hey,
this problem with Big Deal.
people like to hide their truth. You know,
Yeah.
it's
Motherfucker.
not
Oh,
pretty,
y'all
man.
y'all talk shit about Big Deal and all this shit, and it ain't true. And the paperwork come out.
I
It
mean,
ain't
I
messy, it's
haven't
good.
really said shit, bro,
What
but
up,
it's like,
bees? Nah, this ain't messy. This is the
Why are we
shit right
messy,
here.
BZ?
Beezy, we ain't messy. This is
We're
the
just
shit.
talking here.
We talking about real life shit, Beezy. You gotta get in tune.
Man.
This is what people need to talk about instead of just beating around the bush. You don't beat around the bush. You
Damn.
sound
I'm gonna
good.
hop off real quick and call BZ, man. See what's going on.
Beezy be all good.
Yeah.
She just throwing a warning shot, but yeah, where you come from, Sparks? Ah. All right. So now at the end of the day, like I said, the whole product is what it is. We want what everybody else want. The truth and nothing but the truth. But now, at the end of the day, we got to sit there and look at it, all this shit, and just put it down at the same little counterpoint. What you want life to be about? Lies, hiding, or realness? We didn't say shit that don't nobody else know. Period. But now I understand the shit. Life is what it is. So now we gonna run this shit full circle. Honoring and thinking about how this shit go. Okay, I get it. But suppressing shit, why? That's what make the difference in life. But now I understand that shit. I'm gonna sit there and I'm gonna do this right quick, and I'm gonna go ahead and get off the live. So reversing everything and doing everything that we supposed to do. I want y'all to understand this one thing. The life you live will define you in the end. No matter what you do, you can be great or you can be bad. Greatness, you can get your flowers. Being a horrible person, a lot of people will look at you different. A lot of people will do what people doing now. That's what should make you scared and make you become a better person. It should make you become superhuman because don't nobody want nobody to be talking bad on their name when they pass away, do they? You shouldn't. So right now, people need to start getting it together. Do things for the homeless. Do things for the kids. Do things for the battered women and the women in the shelters. And do things that's great because nobody else is gonna care what you did if the last thing you did was fucked up. Live for the greatness. Don't live for what somebody else is coaching you to do. Stand on business because everybody else they're not gonna give a fuck. This should be the prime example of how to live. Live for greatness. Don't live because you're trying to put on for somebody else and all that shit because people will down you. That's what this whole life was about. That's what all of this shit was about. See, I do things to fuck with people's head. People don't understand that shit. I'm a genius at what I do with people brain cells because it started to trigger people. Don't get triggered when I talk, just understand. Listen. And then you'll understand what I'm talking about. Big Dell to everybody else for bad paper fucking work with them doing unspeakable things. It's the time to change shit. It's the time to do better. Because all the messy shit, all the talking about people and all this other shit that y'all do, it's not gonna get you nowhere. Life is what you make it. Cause you too will be the next person a motherfucker talk about on this internet if it's your life. That's just what it is. So just let that be a lesson to a lot of people, man. You know, I like NC. I see you calling me. I'm gonna do what I do. I just like to say what I say, but at the end of the day, this is what it is. I just need to do this shit and do what I need to do. We gonna do this shit for what we need to do it for. This the kids. If it's, I told tear people down to build them up. That's it. It ain't being messy because at the end of the day, this is what the fuck is needed. But okay. Now, the next road to recovery is what we got to do after this. Next thing we need to do is not have this shit happen no more. Kids, everybody, just learn from this lesson with Big Dell. Learn from this lesson with everybody. Don't have the bad paperwork. Don't call people out their names and you got motherfucking shit to hide yourself. That's it. That's it. That's all. So, all right. So next time, man, y'all already know what it is. It's your boy Kenny motherfucking Rogers, man. It's been an experience around this bitch. So, till next time, man, y'all already know this is what we do, man. We gonna keep on going up around this motherfucker, man. Let's go. Like, share, subscribe, man. We on it. I'm gone.